Unnecessary. You got the first, get down, avoid these hits, and obviously a fumble.
Unfortunately, a concussion, and he would leave the game. The Bears would take over, and then Caleb Williams would take over. He does things, Rex, that you just can't coach. How about the effort on this play?
Oh, and this was time and time again that he's getting away from the rush and making big plays with his feet. Amazing here. We were hoping he'd score, but it's going to come later.
Down to the 2, and then Roma Dunze, who had no catches last week. D. Wood finds himself in the end zone for the score.
Shoot, I could have scored if it was being that wide open.
Russell Wilson then comes in to play quarterback, and not well. That's C.J. Gardner-Johnson, one of his 2 sacks on the day. So the Bears are forging a huge comeback. Where have we seen this before? Giants with a big blown lead. And then here comes Caleb Williams, and then, oh, look at him go.
Oh, yeah, he can do this. Again, this is another 2-minute win for the young kid here. This has been so impressive.
8 rushes, 63 yards. Bears come from 10 down in the final 4 minutes. They take a 4-point lead. Final minute, Russell Wilson, last chance, 4th and 10. That's just not going to get it done. Rex, I hate to say it, but Brian Daboll, Bears pull off the huge comeback win, 24-20 the final. Here's Ben Johnson after the game.
Hell yeah! Man, I tell you what, I feel like I'm on repeat each and every week right now. I mean, I got nothing new to say to you guys. Did you even waver for a second? You knew exactly we had them right where we wanted them. Gosh, man. Goodness gracious. He's got ice in his veins now. And if you don't believe it now, you just wait, man. The best is yet to come, 18. Here we go.
So there's a lot to unpack, and all the things that he just said. Put your feet up. We got a lot of time to dive into it. Let's start with that. What he said there about Caleb Williams really resonated with me. What are we seeing right now?
I can't tell you what that means to that young kid. For the last 2 weeks to come back and lead your team to victory. Listen, this guy was a one-man show yesterday. He did not have a lot of help. I mean, he should have been sacked a dozen times. He gets out of all of them, didn't take a single sack. Look at this throw right here. I mean, to his left, back across the field. And by the way, you said, look, it's snowing. It's Chicago. It was 20-mile-an-hour winds. I think his receivers dropped 6 or 7 passes yesterday, and this guy just kept coming. And I think there was this narrative about him that he's talented.
Yeah.
But listen, he's from Southern California. He won the Heisman. I mean, he went to USC, he paints his nails. Like, this is a tough-ass kid, man. Yesterday, he played like it. He showed it. And again, to get the recognition from your coach after in the locker room, right? Like, this just goes a long way for your confidence. Again, as a #1 overall pick with a lot of weight on him.
He's a generational talent. I think people forget that, all right? He's a generational talent. And now you pair him with a heck of a football coach and like I say, he's going to get like this. He's going to keep climbing, guys. And when it's all said and done, is this a playoff team? It kind of looks that way.
Yeah. And a playoff team is one thing, and a 4,000-yard passer is another thing. Those are all things that would be great steps. But this looks like a team that is on the come. Maybe not this year. Detroit and Green Bay might still be the class of that division. We'll see. The Bears are finding miraculous ways to win, and it's all kinds of fun to watch. But it looks like they're, for the first time in what feels like a very long time, building something sustainable, and the center of it, obviously, is their quarterback.
Absolutely. I thought he was magical in the fourth quarter. And we talked about some of the drops, but some of the plays that he was making in that game just shows you, like, there's a reason why this guy was picked #1.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we've been following the hype of this guy since his freshman year at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Okay, because of some of these plays. I mean, look right here. The speed, the legs, all those type of things, and to bring this team back from double digits in the fourth quarter to win these games, that's how you build trust from your teammates.
And let me say this. If we go back to his draft class, Jayden Daniels had a pretty successful rookie year.
Oh, boy.
We're talking about Drake May right now and all he's done for New England. The Chicago Bears never wavered on anybody but this guy. This was the guy all along. And if you're taking this guy ahead of Jayden Daniels, ahead of Drake May, ahead of Bo Nix, Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy, every quarterback that went in that great rookie quarterback draft class, that tells you how much belief they had in him. And they had that kind of belief in the head coach as well, who they went after really hard because they wanted to marry up the quarterback they identified with the coach they wanted.
That's the point I really want to make here. And Rex, you said it about Mike Vrabel. There is nothing more valuable than elite coaching. Look what Caleb Williams looked like last year. They almost broke him.
Yes.
Remember that moment on the sideline where he looked like a broken man? Look at him now. I mean, to the point that he is ascending like this. And Alex, you can quickly, before we get to the other side of this, speak to that. You were once a number 1 overall pick that struggled early in your career. And all of a sudden you get in the right situation. I don't know, for you it was Jim Harbaugh, but you get in the right situation with the right people around you, and all of a sudden it just looks like a different human being.
Absolutely. And listen, like this guy had, I agree with you, Chef. He had such a dysfunctional rookie year, and some of his peers didn't experience that, and he played through it. He was out there for every snap, every game. And now to pair him with Ben Johnson, I mean, who's maybe one of the best offensive minds there is. And there is everything at his disposal with this kid at the quarterback position, right? There's nothing that you can't do from a QB run situation, from a throw that you can make, right? It's all there, and they've won 6 out of their last 7, and they again, beat up. They're patching holes on the defensive side. I do think this team's going to be there come the end of the season.
So let me show you 2 full-screen graphics that tell the story of the 2 teams that played in this game. The Bears yesterday had their 4th win this season that came after trailing at some point in the final 2 minutes of the 4th quarter.
Wow.
That is their most in any season since the merger. Let me juxtapose that 4 with this 4. The New York Giants lost this season when leading by double digits. Not only is that the most losses in the NFL, no other team has had more than 2 such losses this year. So, D. Wood, talk about the Giants. What was the first thing you said to me?
If I'm John Murrah, the Giants owner, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. That stat that you put up there,
Yeah.
that's coaching. That's coaching, okay? You shouldn't be, when you're having double-digit leads, you should know how to manage a game to the point where you're coming out on the other side of these things, not losing these games. And then on top of that, how in the world you're managing your quarterback? Chef, we talked about in the meeting. Your quarterback is on his 4th concussion?
Evaluated. He's been evaluated
Fourth.
this season for 4 concussions this season.
That is unreal. Like, listen, we know the Giants have a quarterback.
Yes.
They have a quarterback. But the way in which they are handling the quarterback with all these design runs and putting your quarterback in harm's way, this is not it. This is not what the Giants organization need, and they're going to have to look in a different direction.
Yeah, and because this team was going absolutely nowhere, so don't get the quarterback killed for the real coach that comes in next year. Because to me, look, this defense is absolutely atrocious. It's a junior college defense, right? They give up, you got 10-point leads. I mean, Brian Daboll's a decent football coach.
Yeah.
You got a 10-point lead. You can't hold it. All your money's up in that front, and you ain't using them.
Yeah.
I mean, so you don't know what the hell you're doing. And that's what happens when they don't play as a unit. They have a bunch of good individuals on defense. It drives me crazy. There's no unit pride. There's no anything. Anybody that plays worth a darn on defense, it's all about the unit, not about the damn individual. And this team right here, you got the best defensive tackle in the league. You got Burns, one of the best edge guys in the league. You got all these damn guys, and I can't stand watching this group. I just laugh my butt off watching you blow another lead. All right, and guess who called it? Like, you called it. Remember, you're like, oh, they're going to blow another one. I'm like, oh, no chance. They don't blow. Oh, yes, they did.